What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. This time I'm going to talk about a laptop. This looks pretty cool. Check it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. A laptop that uses a pair of AR glasses. Now, this is cool. This is kind of interesting. No screen. AR glasses instead. So, kind of a portable, like, PC VR headset type of thing. Is this a render? I don't know. Laptops are going for all sorts of crazy designs these days in a bid to stand out. You may have heard about these with foldable and transparent displays. Think about this is actually kind of a cool idea. Like, what if, oh my gosh. I just realized, what if this was like the state of laptops in the near future? It's just like eyeglasses that you connect to it. What? Because think about it, a big part of a laptop is obviously the screen, right? When you're out on at a cafe. I was just at a cafe earlier today. I keep looking at my computer camera, but I have my iPhone set up for my camera. So I go to like the cafe and you're looking down at your screen, but instead you could just be like this, you know? And it'd be more comfortable. Your posture would be better. You wouldn't need a screen, so it would just be like a keyboard. You would just need a keyboard with the computer in it. Wow. So then you're basically carrying around like a tablet-sized keyboard with a touchpad. Wouldn't even need the monitor. And then your glasses just connect to it, and your screen can be huge. And you can have like 10 screens. Wow, that's such a good idea. Dude. Your laptop would take less space. Oh my gosh. After nearly 3 years in development by veterans from Apple, Microsoft, and Magic Leap. Basically, well, I was gonna say you could even just have like an iPhone-sized computer, but you'd still need a keyboard and mouse. The Spacetop G1, unless you did like hand movements for a lot of what you did, the Spacetop G1 is finally emerging from an invite-only early access period, and it's attempting to reimagine how we work and create on the go. I think this is something that is not necessarily gimmicky, but this could be another progression to working on VR glasses, or, you know, having eyeglass style computers, basically. In the bottom half, it's your run-of-the-mill laptop with a 79 key keyboard, multi-touch trackpad, and 2 USB-C ports for peripherals. But the top half is where things get interesting. Instead of a physical display, the laptop has an opening holding the AR glasses. These glasses support dual 1920 by 1080 OLED displays with a 98 Hz refresh rate. So you would probably want higher resolution than that, I would think. 1920 by 1080 is not super amazing, but yeah. The glasses create a massive 100-inch virtual workspace, so that's cool. But again, 100-inch at 1080, I guess it's 1080 on each eye, right? So does that mean it's going to look like 2K? Is that 2K? The glasses create a massive 100-inch, or at least the illusion of it, since the field of view tops out at 50 degrees, you're likely not able to see the entire workspace at once, and will need to move your head around to view different sections. 50 degrees. Yeah, that's not very much at all, right? Nevertheless, Seifel argues that this is nearly infinite workspace combined with a custom spatial operating system called Space OS, built on Chromium OS, could seriously boost productivity and creativity. The software optimizes the virtual tailored for the yeah. So would it boost creativity and whatever? I don't know, but like I'm just talking about how portable this would be. Portable and just a totally new experience going to the cafe and sitting there and working, or at home. But like when you have a laptop, you're typically bringing it places, right, to work. So again, it would streamline the laptop even more. It would be smaller, and potentially you could have a better experience with larger screens or more screens. So yeah, it's kind of cool. We introduced Spacetop to free people from the constraints of time and space. And we don't believe people should be stuck on 14-inch screens. We firmly believe in the power of AR, but my 14-inch screen is like 4K, so, or maybe even more. Physical reality has always been the limiting factor. Bulky, uncomfortable headsets, limited battery and processing power, and a world that is not yet built for daily AR. I mean, I could sacrifice some resolution for screen real estate. But ideally, obviously, you want both, right? Under the hood, this space top G1 packs a Snapdragon, blah, 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 with this blah, blah, blah GPU, blah, 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 space, 16 gigabytes, 128 gigabytes, blah, blah, blah. Battery life is rated at up to 8 hours on a charge. That's just okay for an ARM-based laptop. At least it does blow the Apple Vision Pro's 2.5 hour battery life out of the water. Okay, well, yeah, that's not a direct comparison. There's even a 5 megapixel webcam for video calls at up to 2592 by 1944. Let's take a look. Well, let's read this first. Sightful has been made. Let's watch the video in a second. Some upgrades since the initial unveiling to the AR glasses are now based on the X-Real Air 2 Pro with options for prescription lenses. Yeah, but are you going to want to wear these? They look kind of goofy. And that magnesium alloy body, which tips the scale at 1.4 kilograms. It's been hardened to protect the glasses during transport. Okay. $1,900. It really just depends on how good the visuals are on the glasses, right? Like, it hinges on that. Looks kind of lumpy. I don't know if I like that. Let's take a look at it. Look at that. Okay. So, I stand corrected. It's actually more bulky than a regular laptop. Which makes sense, right? Because, like, you can have the glasses that are going to be a big bulge. Yeah, that just looks weird. It looks like... it looks like it's happy to see you. So it takes up more space, and even you can see here, like, so it takes up more space. It's bigger than a laptop, because yeah, the laptop screen would go up to like right here, and it'd be flat, but this one goes down shorter, but it's like bigger. It's thicker, so it takes up potentially as much or more space as a laptop. So it's not really. You're not gaining as far as like the benefits of the compactness of a laptop here. So like, but this again, like, it's really nice having multiple screens. If you have not used a computer with multiple screens, you are missing out. It's just very nice. I'm using 2 screens right now. Thank you very much. I wish I could do 3 on this freaking MacBook Air. I mean, you can actually. I can get, which I'll probably will do. You can get like the like little GPUs or whatever adapters. So I'm gonna do that at some point. Actually, thanks for reminding myself. I'm gonna have to go buy those. They're not super expensive on Amazon, and then I can have 3 screens. Of course, that means I'm gonna need a bigger desk. Anyways, that's beside the point. I'm gonna have to like reorient everything if I do that, and buy another monitor. But yeah, it's like super nice when you're working to have multiple screens open. So this is like potentially nice. Potentially nice. And possibly, maybe you can just throw on the headset, the glasses, like when you're on the go, and you don't even need to have the rest of it out. And, well, no, it's not saying that you can do any like hand motions or anything. But that would be nice. Like maybe there's some things you could do where you don't even have to pull out the rest of the laptop. Yeah, see, they don't look good. I wouldn't wear these normally. They stick out kind of far. Yeah, they look kind of goofy. I mean, what, they're trying to make them look like Ray-Bans? Why not do a different styling? Why do you have to do that style? Make them look futuristic. Make them look like freaking like crazy futuristic things, so that people know. So it doesn't look like you're trying to make it look super like regular glasses, because you can tell they're not. So it just kind of looks like they're kind of dumb. Oh, bro. Let me tell you, So you can get pretty cheap coffee at Capital One Cafe. This is not sponsored, but if you have a card, a Capital One account, genius. People go into the cafe and they're like, "Oh, let me get some coffee. Oh, by the way, it's 50% off if you have a Capital One card. 50%." And it's pretty expensive, so like normally, so it's like $6 for like a 12 ounce, right? So you're like, okay, that's expensive. But if you have the card, it's like $3, which is like cheap for coffee, cheaper than even Starbucks. For like a latte, it was like I think like 250 or maybe a little more for my latte for a 12 ounce. And I'm like, at Starbucks, it's like a little more than that. I think it's like $3 or something, right? $3 plus. No, it's got to be more than that because a regular well, so I'm thinking about the 12 ounce, right? So maybe it's around three. I don't exactly know. I'll have to look up the prices, or I'll just take a look next time I go to Starbucks. But something like 250 to 270, whatever it is, under $3 if you have a Capital One card and you get a nice latte with, and they make the little art on it too. It looks really nice. I had the heart. They made the heart for me. Thank you very much. So I was like, and it tasted really good, super creamy. Didn't put any sugar in it, just whole milk. And I'm like, man, and it's nice sitting there at the cafe. So yeah, Capital One Cafe, highly recommended. Get a Capital One card. Just do it. Just do it. The guy's amazed. He's like, what? Come on, that doesn't really happen. Yeah, see, they look goofy. They look goofy. It's like, what are you doing? Wearing two glasses, one on top of the other? I had a boss that wore like 2 and even 3 glasses at a time. He was like pretty much blind. Yeah, look at that's crazy. It's like sticking out so much. That's insane, man. So like, so you can tell it's a funky like digital headset thing. So just make it look like a VR headset instead. I think people are used to VR headsets more than they are goofy looking glasses that they're trying to make look like regular glasses, but you can obviously tell they're not. It's I don't like how it looks. It's bad. It's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, see that this is cool. Okay, I don't want to see his face. Wait, oh, you can turn off, you can make it darker. Okay. That's interesting. Kind of cool. They don't want to show the interior too much. Let me go back here. Wait, back. So I guess this is like an internal lens. This is where the display is, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the design. I think it looks horrible. But especially this right here, if you're like outside at the pool or at the beach or whatever, that's nice, right? That's kind of cool. I mean, I like it overall. I think the design is poor, but I do like it. Let's look at the comments. First impression seems more like a novelty. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on how, again, and how the display is. Could help productivity, but I'm not willing to shell out that money to test it, and I need a full desktop OS anyway. Oh, right. So that's the problem. It doesn't use a regular operating system, like Windows, for example. So, yeah. So then it would be more like app-based, like an iPhone or something. So you'd have to have some sort of app store, right? Did it talk about that? I don't remember. Okay, well then that in that case that kind of makes it. I changed my mind. I don't. I don't think it's super useful. I think if it was like a full-on laptop, that's a different story. If it was, it's a feature. Remove screen as a feature. Okay, well, might be cheaper than buying a few high-quality monitors. Doubt the AR experience is up to par. Yeah, that's the question. Like, I guess the better version of this would be just like these glasses that you can connect to your Mac. Right? Like, that would be more ideal. So, it was a nice idea, but now that I see that, like, It's like more app based. It's not going to be as useful as a laptop. And still don't know how it looks visually, right? How good it is. So it's a nice idea. I think we're starting to get somewhere with this. You'd have to use it to really see if it's useful. But that's about it. Join me on the next video, and I'll see. I'm trying to put videos up every single day. Every single day. Hopefully I'm gonna have 7 videos a week. That's the goal. I kind of took a little like week pause because I was like super busy shooting other videos too, actually, for like YouTube podcasts and stuff. But anyway, see you in the next video.